Back on the grind. What's the Cowboys' record? What did we walk into? I don't even know what our team... I know what our team looks like now, vaguely. Take me to the NFC East. 0-1. Not a great look. What was my stats? We did not have good stats. 1-5. Ooh, oh, my fucking camera's not on. I gotta fix that. Oh, not even here. Huh, there we go. The light's actually filled with the Cowboys, so that's a W. I gotta put my window back up. Oh, and I gotta put my chat back to all. There we go. Alrighty. Des Bryant. We have young Des Bryant. Let's go to the depth chart where it's a little bit more convenient. I'm 41 overall. That's nice. We have Felix Jones, 85 overall. Solid. Marion Barber, 84 overall. Devontae, this dude's not real. He's a not-real person. Devontae Mackey, W. Deion Anderson. Miles Austin, he looks so silly. Des Bryant, I'm feeding it to him. Roy Williams, 83 overall. I don't remember him because I'm casual and I'm young. Patrick Rayan. Jason Witten, 97 overall. I'll take that. All right, let's get into it. We're going against the Washington football team. Popped into Tony Stavacci's stream and tell him it looks like Max Prestige in a Club Penguin. Is he up right now? I remember watching him during the Kendrick and Drake beef react to that, dude. That was crazy.
EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
That was one of the weirdest things I've ever said in my life, to be honest with you. So I can't. I think in a couple years from now, I'll hate myself for saying that, even though I love Tony. That's no shout out to him. It's crazy that I'm watching reactions for that. Saying that was a crazy time. Dude, I had a very bad first game. Like a very terrible first game. I hope all of you forgot my stint with the... For all of you that don't remember, I played for the Texans for one game in my sophomore season of this game. And had one touchdown for 5 interceptions. And then I immediately demanded a trade, and now I play for the Cowboys. Greedy man he is. Hoo. Hey, Tony Romo, you're going on the bench. Yeah, so we got raised up the depth chart over 90 overall Tony Romo. I feel bad to do that to Tony Romo, but we had to do it to him. Oh, I have a good number. I have number 2. Oh, finally. I don't want to be number 18 anymore. I hate number 18. I really love number 2, but at least it's single digit. I'll take it. Dude, come on now. I'm asking for a trade. This is bullshit. The presentation of Madden is worse 20 years later. Yeah, dude. It's depressing, man. It's like genuinely is. They don't care. And they'll use every excuse in the book. It's just, it's too hard to do it. Is it? Is it too hard to care? I'm out. Call me Wheels. I need to say that for touchdown sellies. I can't be doing that on a 20-yard gain. That's crazy. Yeah, there we go. Get a block. All right, you know what? Not bad. 4 yards? That's not bad. We definitely need to run it. I need to make sure I run it more often. Number 18 on a QB is weird except for Peyton Manning. That's what I'm saying. That's like a wide receiver number. That is not a number. Like, that's way too high. It's got to be like anything above like 15 for a QB is weird. I think I only say that. Yeah, after 15 is like you're 16, 17, 18, a 19, a quarterback with a 19. Weirdo. Put that guy in a list. Just for being a 19. I don't know what I'm not accusing him of anything specifically. I just know he's gonna do something. What is he building in there? Jason Witten, my man, my dog. 15's like Tebow. Mahomes doesn't look good at 15. I agree with that. What about Dylan Raiola? Ooh. Sorry, Dion. That's a hospital ball. I saw a guy call it a medicine ball the other day. It was on John Boy. What? That might have been what is that? JPA. Oh my God, they're sacrificing their bodies. All for 1 yard? Come on, man. They just gave their life for you, and you're going to do that? I'm so glad not to have to do that stupid jet sweep where I'm blocking on the wide receiver for some reason, even though I'm a quarterback. I have to use my number 99. See, I kind of like when people make their numbers weird. Raiola is the cornbag of the decade. Dude, he doesn't mean to look like God didn't make him look like Patrick Mahomes, dude. Come on, dude. He totally didn't choose to have that stupid goatee and that stupid haircut and wear number 15. And wear the same outfits. I like to make my guys 0-0 or 0 if I can, but you can only do that in a handful of football games. Yeah, I do the same celebrations. Dez. Heartbreaking. Miss Stadium Career Mode where you could set prices for everything. I do too. And it was a lot deeper. People be like, you could still do that in the newer Maddens. And it's like, it's not as deep though. Can we get like a, yeah, let's get an ISO. ISO. Marion, get that Kareem Hunt roll. Just don't kick any women. Number 2 or number 3. My real numbers in baseball and basketball were 3, 4, 11, 12, and 13. And I don't really like using any of those other than 11. I could probably lob that. Yeah, people like really only will use graphics as an example for how they improved, and it kind of irritates me. Thank you, Adam. I could have probably fake HUD'd that, fake snapped it. Sorry, someone's gonna be mad about that. Jason Witten, Jason Witten and Dez Bryant. Oh my God. By the way, there was a dude in the NFL on this game last year who had like 24 sacks, and I'm not gonna let that stat be forgotten. Which number would I use in NASCAR? That's a good question, actually. I would see if I could use 0. I don't think they would let you do that. But oh my God, there he goes. He broke free. I can't let this be. W, dude. I'm trying to think of a number that's not taken. Does it have to be a number that's free in NASCAR clips? Or can it be a number that's taken? Because if it's a number that's taken, I'd probably take 99 or something, like Daniel Suarez. Even though that's not going to be driven in next year either, probably. This is Madden 11. But I can only put it as Madden 08 in TikTok for some reason. I think Classic Teams is only in like 05. I think by now they might have been out. I haven't really played any of the like play now modes. They might have Classic Teams in here, but I don't think so. NASCAR has like about 40 drivers. Sometimes rookies or older NASCAR drivers will come back and race, and they'll have like 41, 42. Sometimes it'll be like 38. It just depends. Williams. Who's Williams? Ricky Williams. It's definitely not him. Gotta have that. If he breaks that, oh man, he might have been free if he broke that. And that's funny, 20, dude. That's that freaky shit the algorithm does, dude. Harvick is from where you live. Harvick is such a nice guy, seemingly. He might be terrible in real life. I don't think so. I think he's pretty cool, dude. It's my mom's favorite driver. She missed like his championship season because that was around the time they weren't really watching. Ooh. I got a yard out of that. I'm happy about that. Greetings, B. No, I don't think Ricky Williams is in this game. I know who Ricky Williams is. He played for my team in the Dolphins. I'm aware of the Ricky Williams. We had a kid in my school that we called Ricky because of Ricky Williams. But I don't think he plays for this team. I mean, he could. I highly doubt it. Although this is a second season. It's Roy Williams. Get Marion on a nice out. Get him out of here. No, keep. I wanted you to go further than that, but that's fine. I skipped the Thunderbolts, and I'm regretting it because everyone said it was a great movie. I love that movie. It's like not a stereotypical superhero movie. It's not some stupid shit where they're like, oh, we gotta beat the bad guy, or we're not gonna do it. It's like a good movie. It's like a movie about mental health. It's like surprisingly has like a good message. Something I never thought. Did he drop that? You're pathetic. 97 overall, Jason Witten. What the hell was that? Just bought CFP and Madden 26 days. So almost. That's a damn God, brother. You buy one or the other. You don't need to help them twice. That just is your deal. What are you doing? Roy. Dez down there somewhere. Dez only an 82 overall in this reality, though, sadly. Dez probably, as someone who doesn't like the Cowboys, actually I did like the Cowboys until, oh, I didn't know it was the clock running down. That was a good play, too. See, I don't have... Dude, why are we calling timeout with 1 minute left? What the fuck was that? I'm running it. That was stupid, coach. I'm not gonna lie. It's terrible clock management on his part. He said, make the play, dog. Come on. The Cowboys, the Dolphins are actually, I don't know, Jerry Jones kind of has to pass away first. So if Jerry Jones passes away within like the next 15 years, the Cowboys will probably win a Super Bowl. 20 years though, Dolphins maybe. Actually, Miami usually gets pretty good free agents. I just don't think they're really set up to right now. Can we go faster? Let's go faster. Let's go faster. Got to catch that. Thank you, Creighton. Thank you, Creighton. Dude, we say that now, Tanner. But you right now might sound like the guy who's like, dude, LeBron's 30. Thank God this fuckery can't go along much longer. You're that guy right now. Jerry Jones could live to be 130 because of the shit you just said. You shouldn't even said that. You're honestly asking for that to be the reality. You're like cursing them. Please catch that. Jason Witten, you're a 97 overall. 3 for 79. I'm doing him good in fantasy. Whoever has him in fantasy. Thank you, X Real Deal. Dude, if in 15 years he could be drooling down his face, sitting like this in a chair, non-existent, dementia-riddled, then he'll still somehow be the GM, owner, probably be the head coach even by that point. I had triangle kind of, but I don't have a QB with that type of accuracy. Jerry could be a cybernetic being in 15 years. We don't know what medicine could be in 15 years. If they make people... I wasn't expecting the Old Spice swagger moment of the day. That made me feel a little humble. Okay. I'm blushing. Thank you, Old Spice. I'm going for it. Who wins Super Bowl this season? I don't really think it's easy to predict that as quickly. I mean, I think the Chiefs will probably make the Super Bowl again. They might win it, too. AFC, my pick is still the Chiefs because I don't have a reason to believe in anybody else, really. The Ravens could still do it, but it's good. Someone on their team, it's not even just Lamar. Someone made a fair point where he has been sold by other people. The Ravens as a whole choke repeatedly, though. There are 7-8 teams that could win, but I feel like realistically, if I'm saying best odds, I'd still probably take the Eagles and Chiefs. Maybe Lions. In a good world, I'll say Lions. Ravens have like the 4th or 5th best chance, and then Buccaneers probably. I don't believe in the Bills at all. The Bills have no chance of winning the Super Bowl. Bills, Steelers, Bengals. Broncos. No chance to win Super Bowl. Chargers, Ravens, they have a smidge of a chance. Chiefs probably. Bengals aren't even, Bengals aren't even going to playoffs. The Ravens made a lot of improvements, but I still just need to see them not choke. It's not even just Lamar. It's Mark Andrews. It's Likely. It's Zay. And I like a lot of the players I just named. I like everybody on the Ravens. I just hate that they play for the Ravens. I like Lamar. I like Derrick Henry. I like Likely. I like Mark Andrews. Even though last year he fell off a lot, in my opinion. Not a lot, but a good bit. He's getting old. I feel like he's going to decline this year. I was scared to take him in fantasy, just avoiding him. Did he drop that? What the hell was that, dude? Trying to style with a one-handed. I want Derrick Henry. I want Derrick Henry to get a ring, too, because he's probably my favorite running back. And I'm not very upset that he plays for the Ravens. Because I get to see him a few times a year. I can see Derrick Henry destroy other AFC North opponents twice a year. It sucks that I have to go against him twice a year, though. D-Hop's like a good 3rd or 4th option, too. Especially behind Rashad Bateman and Odell and Zay. And Mark Andrews and Likely. They have a great offense. They could use a running back, too. I don't really know who their running back, too, is, to be honest with you. That's probably because I'm casual. But you have Derrick Henry. You really don't need to worry about it. Thank you, JDI. I think they have Odell still. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's still there. They're kind of like, they got a lot of old dudes going there. Tells you with the Dolphins. Or it was last. I thought he went to the Dolphins and then to the Ravens, to be honest with you. I thought he got re-signed. I guess I must have got him and D-Hop confused.
The pass is incomplete. Number 84, the intended receiver on the play.
I don't know if Odell, at this point, I feel like unless you like desperately need a wide receiver, Odell's kind of like not the greatest choice. I like Odell. It's just he's very injured. I'm glad that Odell went out in the best possible way. He contributed to a Super Bowl win. Without his score, they most likely don't win that game. Oh my God, Barber, like, that's an insane crack. He like reached down to his tootsies. Honestly, I didn't want the Bengals to win that. I was happy for the Rams. That's like one of the only times the Super Bowl actually went a good way. I don't really care for the Rams, but they had Odell, they had Stafford. It's like, Joe Burrow's cool and all. He's a rival, and I wasn't really hating on it. Like, if I was like, if the Bengals do win, won't be the worst thing that happened to me, but I'm not going to be like, I'm not going to be upset about it, but I'm not going to be happy about it, you know? My dad, I'll never forget when the Ravens were in the Super Bowl last time, and he was like, I'm rooting for them because we're from Maryland. I'm like, Dad, you're a Steelers fan, not your Fins fan. I am not a Dolphins fan. Terrible towel up there, which is fine. You know, I hate the Dolphins. Well, my niece likes the Dolphins. I don't give a fuck about the Dolphins. I hate most of that team. Like, I consistently, like, I actually had a point where I liked them, like, especially early on into his career. I cannot stand that team now. Every time I see him on my TV, I want the worst for them. Other than Mike McDaniels. I like Mike McDaniels, and I like Devon Achin, and that's like it, dude.
Loss of 2.
And Waddle. I hope to God Waddle leaves that team. Odell Beckham. Odell survived the Cleveland curse. Dude, I am glad. Yeah, he picked a perfect. Oh, thank God. That could have been so bad. Dolphins may have the worst fan base. I don't know about that. I don't really know anybody on the Dolphins that are insufferable. I have to say, like, the Eagles. They are like genuinely, you go to the stadium, they'll throw stuff at you. I refuse to take friends to a Philadelphia game. I have one of my friends who's a girl. She's like a sister to me. She suggested we go see a 76ers game when they were playing the Rockets, my favorite team, during the James Harden era. This is like 2019. I was like, do you want to get beer thrown at you? They don't care that you have a vagina or that we could be teenagers. They will throw things at us and heckle us the entire time unless we can the entire time pretend we are unaffiliated. Oh, from a heart perspective, totally fair. Thank you, Coben. Totally fair to have that perspective. Because I remember at at a Commanders game last year, there's like a bunch of Dolphins fans there. But I feel like, yeah, it's honestly still not a crazy take, though. I can see they're not very into it. I'd say the Chargers, though. I still feel like Chargers are not real people. They don't have, like, their fans don't exist. You know, when Super Bowl, your situation becomes 1,000 times better. Every time, I thought you were going to say something. I feel like, yeah, honestly, usually doesn't go. I'm surprised Jerry Jeudy entered Cleveland and things went well for him. That's not usual. Woo! Might as well save the game real quick. Thank you, Improvise. Oh, yeah, that's, you know what, just for whoever else hates the Dolphins. Tanner, just for you, we're going to freaking nail them, dude. Whenever I watch Dolphins, their stadium is empty. I think that, yeah, lately the Dolphins have fallen off. Their fan base just knows their team's ass. Who is the worst team in all of sports? I would be hating if I said the Browns, because that's not really fair. It's honestly probably either the Rockies or the Pirates. I'm really counting like American sports, and I don't really know hockey too well, and I feel like all the hockey teams are kind of, their worst teams aren't. The Cowboys, come on now. There are some teams that would kill to have been in the positions the Cowboys have been in the last couple years. Like, the Pirates haven't been in the playoffs at all since, I think, like, 2013. LA didn't have a team for a while, that's fair, but they still had California teams. Like, it's kind of weird they didn't have the Rams or the Chargers at all. Or the Raiders. I don't like that they left San Diego, though. I wish the Chargers stayed in San Diego. I guess they never needed to go to L.A. They're trying to randomly become affiliated with that place, and they ended up becoming the Clippers. They're the little brother that no one really roots for. That's understandable he dropped that. I can't really be mad at him. Thank you, negative guy. This is Madden 11. I had to put Madden 8, though. I don't think it's fair to say Cleveland, though, because they've been in the playoffs. Cleveland's, like the Browns, I'm just hating if I say Cleveland. They've been to not the AFC conference. They got beat by the Chiefs that year. That was the year the Bengals win, I think? Maybe not. Rams have a big fan base. I feel like they're both bad. The Rams have more of an international fan base. Actually, yeah, LA, I think, loves the Rams. Especially since they came back. Look at that. That's a beautiful play right there. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. An expansion team, I think there's more of a connection there versus a relocation. I think it kind of depends. This career mode, yeah, this is Superstar. Are you playing these games on different systems? All my PC. Rams is bigger for sure, but there's also truth that it's not as big as NFL. That's probably, I don't know. The Rams did make SoFi. Like, they're getting that money from somewhere. I feel like maybe, I don't know. Maybe they just get it out of town, kind of like the Chargers. It's kind of like, oh, this is just somewhere people come in and see their favorite team. Maybe it's like that. But I think LA is still kind of Raiders fans and Rams fans. Circle is open, but pressure's not happening. Emulators did save gaming. Made people kind of have to start trying again in some instances lately. 49ers, that's true, Coben, that's absolutely true. 49ers have kind of become an LA team too, even though San Francisco. Honestly, California in football, even in LA, people seem to root for all four of the, Raiders, I count as an LA team kind of. California team. Because they went from LA to Oakland to fucking Vegas. Like, they're literally just what the Chargers are. A vacation team where you're like, let's go on vacation. Oh, let's go see a Chargers game. That's what the Raiders are. That's what every Vegas team is. Nobody lives in Vegas. That's like the worst fan bases in sports is Vegas teams. And I guess actually I shouldn't say that because like they have like the Aces actually seem like they have a good fan base. The Raiders don't though. The Raiders did, and then they moved. Now I feel like it's kind of doesn't feel the same. Does to a degree, but doesn't feel as rowdy. The Raiders fans still do have that personality there where they're like all big fucking dudes of every different fucking shape, size, and race, and creed, and color. And they all have painted faces, and they all love Metallica. Like, I still can identify what the Golden Knights have trash fan base, and they won a fucking championship. First game of the season? Dude. That actually is kind of crazy. They have Ohio going, like, it's either Ohio State or the number 1 ranked team in the league loses their first game. That's kind of crazy. Have a cigarette smoker vibe? That's true. Raiders have a unique white trash vibe, but also with multicultural backgrounds. It's kind of hard to explain, but they have a specific vibe, and it feels like that's kind of went away, but it's still there. Really, Bengal? I get Elastigirl and Doris Burke, and that one dude from Clerks, Randall. Dude, okay, at least I threw it away. The I went to prison vibe. Yeah. Yeah. They did like 5 years and got out on parole. It was supposed to be like 15. They somehow got good. They got lucky. And they've actually changed. They have like daughters that they love and take care of. Carl bands, but you can lick me in inappropriate places. 76ers are an underrated, awful team. That is fair. But they still have been in the playoffs. But they haven't won anything in the playoffs. But still, just being in the playoffs is something that a lot of teams, like even dude, if the Pirates made the playoffs, I would be in love with baseball. If they were even with a sniff of the playoffs, I would be in love with baseball. They're like 20 games away. They have one of the best pitching rotations in the league, arguably. I'm kind of a casual, so I could be kind of wrong, but young, they have youthful. They also have batters that just should be better. That just straight up should be doing better than what they are. O'Neal Cruz, I think, got sent down to Altoona. That's insane. Brian Reynolds not doing great. Traded Brian Hayes, who's also not doing as good this season as he usually does. Thank you, Gary Phelps. Read off the whole name. Oh, that's my Cubs are probably my favorite team. I'm a fan of. See, they're actually doing pretty good though. I don't know why I get them confused with the White Sox. Well, because they're both in Chicago, but the White Sox won championship in 2005, and now we're like a bottom barrel franchise. The White Sox are also kind of like an underrated poverty team. Thoughts on Falcons and Falcons fans? I feel like y'all are going through it. But when you get, you're not far off from getting to the other side. You've been renovating the stadium. You're not a poor fan. You're not a poor fan base. I might say you're not a poor team. Like, you're not a poor fan base either because, my God, those tickets to Mercedes-Benz Stadium are freaking absurd. Oh, this is like a 2-minute drill. We got to keep going. The Falcons aren't great, don't get me wrong. Buckeyes are the only bright spot in my state, even though people make fun of my state. That's fair. It's not really a state thing. Y'all aren't really that obnoxious of fans. You're kind of annoying. You're fine, BMJ. Dude, Austin, I shouldn't have been hating on him. He's doing everything. I love this guy, dude. I love this guy. Hornets. Hornets are rough. Even their playoff appearances have felt really bad. Like their 2016 playoff appearances, that was not good. I remember reading comments because this is like one of the vague memories I have of social media and the hundreds of hours I spend in my life on it. they posted like all the playoff teams with like in gold or something, and they were like, "Does this team have a chance at winning the championship?" And they did that for the Hornets, and everyone was like, "Fuck no, man, absolutely not. Why are you even making this graphic?" I don't believe, dude. I'm shocked. Charlotte Hornet people have like they still go to that state. I think I've heard that they're one of those teams likely to relocate them and who was it? The Pelicans, because they're just not doing great. The prime Miami Heat. It's like you guys have no chance. You have Kemba Walker and what? Gerald Wallace, and he's gone by that point. Michael Kidd Gilchrist. Actually, at that time, they were like bottom of the barrel. That was definitely not even the time they were fighting the Heat. Al Jefferson. Atlanta Hawks, I don't like Trae Young. I like Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniels a lot. And Zach Richardson, not bad either. Not really a first-round pick vibe. I feel like he's kind of underwhelming for that. But if he wasn't a first-round pick, I feel like people would say, yeah, he's got a lot of potential. Very good glue guy. I love Al Jefferson. I'm not going to lie. Hawks are genuinely the most middle of the line because they are perfect. They are, I think, genuinely their record is 50-50 since Trae Young has been in the league or something along those lines. You catch that? That's my dude. Give him a race for that. That's insane. This is like all pro too. This is man 11. I'm gonna get an ISO going actually. There we go. Not a lot of yards, but that's fine. No clock. I'd say basket. Yeah, honestly, football. I mean, I never played football, and I don't know a lot of the technical stuff that goes on in the trenches. And again, I'm ignorant to it. I'm open about that. That's why I don't go over X's and O's stuff like Theo Ash. I'm more of a narrative type guy. Kind of like Rich Eisen, I like to think of, even though I'm nowhere near that guy. But like basketball is more of what I'm actually smart about. Like I can actually break down basketball, but I just don't I don't watch it as much. I only watch the Rockets. Considering there's 82 games, I watch every week of football, and I'll watch several different teams. Or at least I try to every week. I usually pick a couple favorite teams like Lions and Packers and Vikings. I like the NFC North, that's not the Bears. Even the Bears are entertaining to watch sometimes. Not a lot, but sometimes. Thank you, Corey. That's why Spurs find a way to get top 3 pick again. Through draft capital or something. They need more veterans at this point. Holy shit. Just rough, you guys have the Eagles. Oh, I do fantasy football and basketball with my friend groups. A couple friend groups. Oh my god, dude. That's his third of the day. He's having an insane game. I just drafted. We did my first ever time doing like a draft with defensive players in my one friend group. And then I have another friend group that we both do. We do both football and basketball, and it's fun. But basketball used to be kind of rough because you'd have to substitute people out like every day of the week. To an extent, but I don't know. That's one of the reasons you have to be up and up on your role players and how much they're. Because some people can win because they have like Jokic and a couple other big people, like who's another like Julius Randle or something like that. Like, they build, like, a good team. DeJounte Murray if he's not injured for the entire year. But you do have to be conscious of, like, you have to keep, like, 2 different role players that are expendable at all times so you can go through your waiver wire and please, Jason. Oh, my God, he's a goat. He's a goat. He's making me look so good. I'm glad I got off the Texans, bro. This is such a better team. I'm winning them a ring. And, yeah, sit down, idiot. That's why you get for trying to defend, do your job. Why you put me back out here, coach? We're up 10. You're asking for someone to get injured. AFC North, the hardest. Oh, did someone ask what the hardest division is and I just missed it? I think the Cowboys will do this year. I missed that on my bad, Mr. Gab. My Twitch chat, my thing didn't interlink for once for some reason. Cowboys, honestly, it's going to depend on how the defense holds up. I think the offense is going to be kind of like the Bears. I think they're kind of like a discount version of the Bengals, where the defense isn't great. They have Micah and this contract situation. Actually, that's not really true. Their defense has got some good secondary pieces, you know. I think they could make the playoffs. I do think the Cowboys have a good shot at making like a wild card spot. They're kind of like the Steelers. I don't know if they're going to win. I really like George Pickens and CD together. Anything about Celtics? Not good this year. Not good. They could make the playoffs too, though. Seems like they're kind of giving up trading like Drew and, you know, Jason's out like the entire year probably. So, like, I feel like they're kind of like, I don't know. This is going to be a rebuilding year for the future. Might be good. Could make you guys overpowered for the future. GP14 DK. I wish we at least got to see them together. And now it pisses me off that the Steelers are like, oh, we're in the, every news article I see, Steelers are in the market for a wide receiver. You just traded away a young one that probably would have fit. I know. Oh, they play very similar styles. Throw deep balls. You have Aaron Rodgers. That's all I need you to do. Throw deep balls. George will catch it. Doesn't matter if he's covered. Doesn't get separation. He'll catch it. Rarely does you get interceptions off of him. The Dolphins kept that game way too close. That's upsetting. Trades were to get the cap. But yeah, they are like rebuilding for like the next 2 years. Not really rebuilding. It's going to be a quick. They're just kind of reloading more so. Because, again, it's not going to be a good year for them. They know they're not going to do much. They might make the playoffs. They might honestly try and just go for draft capital. The AFC North is the hardest of all time. I don't know if... all time I can't really argue. Because, like, I'm bad with history of football. I only know, like, the last 10 to 15 years. And that's about it. And even then, I'm kind of rough on the edge there. Imagine Darnell, DK. Dude, they don't use Darnell enough. He's what, I don't want to say, 6 foot, you know what. And they don't throw to him.
11.
He might even be like 6'8". You know, what are the Steelers thinking with that trade? I don't know. They're like, he's a locker, I guess, okay, locker room, he must have been like such a negative vibe. I don't know. And I don't blame him. He's the only one that showed up for the playoffs. Even TJ didn't, and now he's at one point was the most highest paid player in the NFL that's non-QB, and it's like, you did not earn that. 591 yards, you're sick. Fuck, dude. 3 touchdowns, dude. 57, not bad, Jason. He looks really big in the neck there. Was this dude on GHP? You know what I'm saying? Dez, I didn't even feed him one, dude. I'm so sorry, man. I gotta get him back for that. That's on me. Worst big mans in the league. I liked when they had Robert Williams there, but he's so injury prone. Same with Kristaps. It's kind of good they got. Who's even their front court now? Al Jefferson and who else? Al Horford, I mean, and then beyond that, who? That's just vibing. Hey, he's happy. If he wins a ring, he'll be happy. He's a locker room guy. Did Al Horford go somewhere else? Where'd he go to? Dude, there's a lot of free agency moves in both sports. It's actually very confusing. Dude, I just remember the other day Brandon Ingram's like on the Raptors now, and Desmond Bane's on the fucking Magic. Everyone's everywhere else. I gotta save my game. I should go talk to my agent and go talk shit in the media because I'm really feeling this team right now. You know what? This year needs to get 4 picks and 60 Ds and 20 sacks. Dude, TJ needs to. He had an off year last year. I'm not gonna lie. He needs to at least get 10 sacks. Like early on, 10 sacks. Like by week 14, he better have double-digit sacks unless he gets injured. And if he gets injured, that's not a good sign. He's getting old. I want to guarantee playoffs. I'm not still conceding. I just want to let them know we are making the playoffs. Let's see my superstar info. Narcissistic. Fair enough. Well, I mean, I'm a GOAT, though, so who cares? Horford might not even be there. He might retire. He got traded at deadline last year. I completely forgot that was that dude. The Raptors are that irrelevant to me.
Today's game is brought to you
They're
HD
like
by
in such
EA
a weird
Sports
area.
and Madden NFL 11.
Let's say I definitely don't remember Al Horford retiring, but he is getting old. He's like 39. He's not bad though. He's genuinely useful. Especially when he's on the Celtics. For some reason when he's on the Celtics, he's like, they bring out something within him that That was Brandon Cooks, only like 29. Honestly, I was really hoping he does still be balling. That's fair, Tay. Eagles fan, hope Micah stay. And Micah didn't even want that much of a deal. He really just wanted to get paid. He wanted to get respected. He was taking a pay cut. I don't think he's leaving that team because, like, I've seen people say, oh, it's for that, like, TV show or whatever, and that's fair to honestly assume. I would like to see him get traded. Honestly, you want to know fantasy trade? Trade TJ for Micah and also send him, like, a first pick. And probably, like, a second-round pick, too. I don't know how many picks. I don't know what would be crazy, but it's Micah Parsons. We're already losing TJ Watt, but he is also, what, 31? Get young Micah Parsons. I want that. Yep, that's holding. Let's just run it out of bounds. Half their cap taken up by 3. True. I don't know why Jerry always likes to talk shit about his team, too. It's like, why do you have to belittle everybody on your roster? Dan. For some reason, I thought you meant, like, one of their guards. I thought for sure they had a guard named Dan that was actually good, but I was also thinking of Dak, too, when you said him. But you meant Michael when you said him. Dak and overpay? I don't really know what his contract looks like and what it compares to other quarterbacks right now. It feels like every other, like, month you hear, this guy got paid the largest contract in history for this position. And it's, like, hard to keep up. But, like, Dak, still like a A-tier QB. Was like an MVP candidate 2 years ago for a good bit until like right after Thanksgiving. He kind of lost his chance. I've got to roll out. Actually, Square might be open. Fuck, dude. That's crazy for me. I used to hate Dak, and I don't like the Cowboys. But honestly, he kind of proved me wrong with his like MVP season. His borderline MVP season. I think Dak, if he was on another team, would genuinely have like a, I shouldn't even say a Jared Goff type resurgence because he's not a bad quarterback. Jared Goff was like really rough on the Rams until they went to the Lions. But I think he'd have like a revigoration. 2023, well, I think that was his best season. That was when he stopped throwing the interceptions. Like, the critics were finally, like, forced to be like, okay, he's limiting the turnovers. 4-year, $220 million. How much does that break down to? Like, almost $60 million a year. I never want to see anyone get injured like Alex Smith unless it's Deshaun. When Deshaun gets injured, it's always hilarious. I'm glad Kenny got traded off the Browns into the Raiders. I like that he gets to sit behind Geno for a little bit. I honestly really hope they take care of him and try and develop him a little bit more, even though, yes, he's like 26. But again, I feel like you could have a Sam Darnold arc. Let him get some reps behind Geno. Let him sit for a little bit longer. Let him keep learning. Let him keep developing. Geno will probably get hurt. He's getting old. I don't want to wish any injuries upon Geno. I like Geno, but he might get hurt. The Cowboys, honestly, yeah, you're a good guy, Mr. Guy. You're fine. But, yeah, the Cowboys fans, my one friend is a Cowboys fan, and he just hates on the Steelers a lot. And it's like, dude, I was nice to your team. I've had some nice Cowboys fans in my lifetime, to be honest. I feel like their fans aren't really that bad compared to like the Eagles or something. Even the Steelers, like the Cowboys fans, as a Steelers fan, Cowboys fans are way less worse than us. We defend people like Ben and Antonio to this day, like they never did anything wrong. They're both not good people. Again, Antonio's kind of CTE related, but Ben was always terrible. And it gets really annoying to see people not acknowledge that. The only thing annoying about Cowboy fans is they're like, they don't even do this anymore. They're very realistic now. But for a lot of years, they're like, it's our year, it's our year, it's our year, and it never was. Now they're realistic. They know they're not winning the Super Bowl this year. They're just like, hey, do you think we can do good in the playoffs? That's all they want. Nothing to brag about. Imagine the Cowboys win a chip. Yeah, it's true. But that's fair. If you win a chip, you get the brag, you know. People underrate and also overvalue how much rings are worth. Because it's really hard to win a ring. When you win a ring, you should celebrate that. But at the same time, if a player doesn't win a ring, I feel like that shouldn't take away a whole lot from their legacy like it does. Like with, who's a good example of someone that's probably not winning a ring that actually should? Chris Paul. James Harden and Russell collapse in the playoffs. They don't deserve one. I'm sorry. There you go. Dez, bro. Come on, dude. Oh, yeah. Dude, it's actually kind of, the Cardinals kind of went on like a Cinderella run there. They were like an 8-win team that year or something, weren't they? That was like, or a 9-win something. They like barely squeaked into the playoffs. Is the Unks? Yeah. It really is just, not even the, it really is just Jerry. And the fact that you guys just are one of the more historically winning teams. That's why I like the Patriots are going to get shit on forever. Because they're the Patriots. Even though now I don't really have beef with the Patriots because they've been through a lot the last couple years. Yeah, Chris Paul gets injured. That's his big problem. He's never really choked. Doc Rivers is notorious for that, though. Even after Doc Rivers got his ring, I would value Chris Paul's legacy more than Doc Rivers' coaching legacy. I value Chris Paul's player legacy more than Doc Rivers' player and coaching legacy with his ring combined. best Eagles player. Jerry Jones. Fair. Doesn't just seem drops catches. No, I don't know, dude. The NFL rules are inconsistent and don't make sense. It really feels like it's a situation by situation basis. They probably still wouldn't be catches, even though they should have been. The Jesse James catch is way overrated, though. That was like in a regular season game. People think that's in the playoffs. Ah! Yeah, Doc is holding on to that championship, and it's like, I understand you won that championship. You had an incredible team full of very smart players. Like, that team might have honestly been harder than the Warriors. That's an honestly, genuinely fair argument to make. But you've choked so many 3-1 leads. That's ridiculous. Yeah, against the Patriots, I think that was the same year we lost to the Jags in the playoffs. I'm pretty sure. Boy, Al had that man already in the coaching. Al Horford should be a coach when he gets done playing. There's a lot of NBA players who I think would do really good at coaching. I think Aisha said that Steph Curry wanted to be a coach for a high school when he was done. Just because he would find it fun. You got to catch that, dude. Yeah, the Patriots destroyed us in the regular season every time we met. I don't think Ben ever... I think he might have beaten them like once. Like, our team always collapsed against the Patriots. It was always it would always make us like end up face like way worse playoff opponents than we should have. It would throw us into like a spiral throughout the rest of the year. Blake Bortles literally said all he would do on this earth if he didn't play football was smoke cigarettes and work construction. And that's who beat us in the playoffs. That is a what if. I don't know, man. Brady always had our number. There's always a chance that we would have finally... I could have lobbed that. I should have lobbed that. I don't think we would have beaten the Patriots. I think that... I never think that there's like a... That's not something I ever lose sleep with at night. I feel like that... Dude, even... I don't know. Ben kind of turned into like... You know, Peyton Manning always choked in the playoffs. Ben kind of turned into that later on in his career. Not really choked, but some of his stat lines are questionable. Even in the Super Bowl, Ben has some questionable stat lines, dude. Semi-successful Johnny Manziel. That's not a terrible idea. Boneheaded turnovers. Ben, yeah, where he would just throw it into like something impossible. Witten, did I give you $1,000, Israel? Especially in the play, dude. It feels like there was always times where he would just launch it into coverage, or he would just do this a bunch, do a bunch of pump faking, and then get sacked. And people in the regular season, insane. In the playoffs, he was always doing ridiculous stuff. Sometimes he'd have great games in the playoffs. He'd come through a good amount of times, but sometimes, like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Oh my, what is this defense? Dude, I can't even blame Ben on that. I am still upset with Pouncey about that. The whole team choked, though, that day. Whole team fell apart that day. is if Baker Mayfield kept drinking and partying. I love Baker, man. I really like him. I don't like the Bucks very much, but I like a lot of their players, and I really am kind of rooting for that team. Let's run it. We haven't ran it in a while. We need to start a run game. We need to get that, like, it's fourth quarter. Let's get a run game established. Ever ate a Roethlisberger yet? No. Is that real? That could be a real thing in Pittsburgh. It wouldn't surprise me. Or at the Pittsburgh Stadium, too. At Akron, or I'm sorry, it's Heinz. Everyone knows it's Heinz. Dez, please. You're so slow. You live 15 from Tampa and hate them? What's your team? I'm sorry if I ask you guys what your team is multiple times. I ask so many of y'all. It's hard keeping track. I have a lot of Browns fans, Bengals fans, Pittsburgh fans. I have no Commanders fans, actually. What do I have? What's my weirdest fandom in my chat that I can think of? I have one Ravens fan. I can't remember who that is, though. I think I have a Bears fan. Poor fucker. Hawks fan, or Falcons fan. I have Falcons fan. Eagles, yeah, we have a lot of Vikings, Broncos. Claypool's prime ended at that Eagles 4TD game. Yeah, I bought his jersey, and that's where his prime ended, bro. People act like when he left the Steelers, that's when he fell off. He fell off during his Steelers run. I don't know why people pretend otherwise. It's a miracle we got a second rounder for him from the Bears. Whole family's from PA. Oh, okay. So yeah, okay. Usually if you're from PA, you always have to root from one of those two. It's very rare you go a different route, unless you go to like the Jets. Even then, usually people from like New Jersey root for like, or the Giants. I mean, usually it's the Giants if you're from Philly or from like out towards there. Sometimes, but even then, around New Jersey, people tend to root for the Pennsylvanian teams. Usually Eagles, but sometimes you get Pittsburgh out there. Let's go, Roy. 2010's Patriots is fair. They're evil. Although I still hate the Chiefs more than them, because, like, I mean, like, as much misery as the Patriots caused, dude. 7 Super Bowl wins over, like, damn near 2 decades. I'll take that over what we had to see the last couple years. Pat Mahomes is like he's Allah, dude. I shouldn't say Allah. Allah's not a terrorist. Allah's a good guy. Sorry, Muslim viewers. That's disrespectful. That's for where I'm from. West Maryland. It's okay. I ask you guys the same questions multiple times. You can ask me that multiple times. Bears are back in style. I gotta see it to believe it. I don't really hate the Bears. They lose so much, and they're on like this treadmill of where it's just like I want to root for y'all, but it's like, man, I don't really like the Lions. I don't want to say I like the Lions just because they're winning. I like the identity the Lions have built. They're gritty. They feel like a northern version of the Steelers. But, like, even better than this, they're what the Steelers want to be. They go for it on 4th downs. They run it. If they want to run it, they'll run it. If they want to pass it, they'll throw it to Amonra. They'll throw it to Laporta. They'll throw it to Williams, who I think is gone now. He might still be there. They'll shove it down. So I'm trying not to say something crazy, but they'll shove it down the offense's throat, and you're not going to be able to do anything. And then you have to deal with their defense. And last year, defense wasn't that crazy. But they have, dude, insane secondary, insane interior. It is so well-rounded. It's so gritty. It is like the ideal football team. It's hard not to love Detroit and what they built. But I never cared for them before that they built like this golf thing. They built them and Amonra and Montgomery and Gibbs together. Also like the Vikings, but I also liked them when I was a kid for some reason, even though I just like the purple and the horns. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Brando. That's crazy. I've seen across every platform Steelers fans road to 7 from every FA Cup signing. We're never winning that set, dude. I feel like I'll win a ring. We'll win a ring eventually, but it's not gonna be for some time. I don't really. Steelers fans act like they're so live in such poverty. They need to grow up, dude. It's not that bad. Both fantasy leagues, you didn't need to double down that crazy. I picked up DK in my first fantasy league so far. I was trying to pick up Jalen Warren, but I think I missed him. Why, Kai? What am I doing? Mouth is what? Give me Arizona State in the playoffs, and yes, I already put my money where my mouth is. My bad, I didn't read that first thing. I had 1 touchdown. It's kind of unimpressive, but that's fair. We should have kept Fields. I don't know if we should have kept Fields, but I would have preferred we kept Fields rather than going and drafting another quarterback. I would have rather given him another year, even though I liked Russell more. I would have really preferred we kept Russ. Would have also been fine with us keeping Justin, even though I didn't love his arm. It wasn't good. He rushes. I don't like how little he wants to throw it. Kind of frustrates me. But keep him in the team for another year. You know, he could develop. He's still young. I want to see his stats. Sorry, I'm grunting in the mic. Miles Austin might be a front runner. Dude, Dez, I'm sorry, man. I'm freezing him out of the offense. Stayed and retired in Seattle. I don't know. I think I liked his journey he's gone on. He performed pretty well on the Broncos. He did good on the Steelers until the end. The end was not great. I can excuse one choke, though, with your first team, especially with the offense we had. That offense sucks. I hate Arthur Smith. So I really wish we got the who's Cardinals coordinator. The dude that the Commanders dropped that went to the Cardinals, I really wanted him. Because he is like a, although in the October around then, his offense falls down for some reason. But he's very arm-based, and that's what I wanted. No, I'm not a Bears fan, but I'm a Steelers fan. Oh, you're probably asking someone else that, Corey. You already know, I think. That's it. That's my only beef. What? Thank you, Tanner. Damn, I drunk. Yeah, honestly, I'll take Arthur Smith over Matt Canady. Arthur Smith's not that bad, but he does frustrate me sometimes. Just likes to, I don't know, Jalen Warren can make that offense. I think a lot of times the players in the system just didn't fit very well with what he wanted to do. Like, Najee was a little too slow for what he likes to do. I want to see Mike and him for a couple years with them on the same page. Because, again, the offense wasn't as stale last year. I just want to see more throwing. And with Aaron Rodgers, you're bound to be throwing the ball more. Oh, you're good, Tanner. Honestly, that happens to me a lot. And I'm not really mad at you. You got the most mid-run schemes ever. That's totally fair. I can afford to lose Creighton. You know, he's been pretty good this year. Creighton has some good hands. Let's send him up the middle. That's much better. Also, let's shift Dion. Good block, Dion. Arthur doesn't have any creative run schemes. It's very obvious. That's the same thing with Matt Canada, but like not as bad. He's like a toned down Matt Canada that actually can win football games. Just not very creatively. There's like no play actions. Ever. When he does throw play actions, it works. Now we have DK instead of George, but still, should work. Mid-team, I think can win Super Bowl next 10 years. Mid. So like around 16, 17, 15. Giants? The Giants, I think, could find a way. Minka should still be this. I like Minka. I think I like not DK. I like Jalen more though. I just feel like I don't know. Something about Minka, it felt like he was deflated. Even though he did good, he's not bad. Dez finally got Dez some love. I was gonna say Giants as well. I feel like they're bound to win one. They have a good market. They seem like they're building the important parts of a foundation. They got young Malik Neighbors. They got Abdul. Brian Burns is there, right? I get him and the one dude on the Lions confused a lot. I get a lot of defensive players mixed up with each other, to be honest with you. I'm trying to rip my toenail off because it's pissing me off. They have a great defensive line, and it's young. Panthers will win? I don't know if I'm ready to say that. I think they'll do good, but I don't know if I'm ready to say they're going to win a Super Bowl. I think they'll eventually find their stride and be able to at least get to the playoffs, but I don't know. They're also one of those teams in the market for relocating, apparently, because they just can't sell tickets. Let's go, dude. I didn't even know that was a thing. I guess that was, I thought that was, maybe that was an option? I didn't know it was an option. I thought that was a pass thing. Gave up trying to be a sneaky snake. You're a goober. Would be nice. I wouldn't. Bryce Young's a really good dude. He seems like one of the. I'm not gonna say rare because football does have good people. There's a lot of bad press about football players though, and it seems like it'd be really hard to believe he would ever do anything crazy. If he does, it's like 100% CTE. Like, everyone seems to like Bryce Young. Unless you're, even if you, oh man, that's rough.
Number 2 with the carry. Loss of 6.
I hate this play. I kind of just want to run it. This is especially against this form. Should have fake snapped it. No huddle, no huddle, no huddle, no huddle.
Gets the call. Gain of 5.
No, I didn't know that was the route he was running. I thought he was going to keep going to the left. You failed me. I believe in Bryce Young. I don't know. I'm not going to say he'll never win it, but I have to see the Panthers as an organization improve. Bryce Young could win it somewhere else. Fuck. L. Spears. My boss met Josh Jacobs a couple years back, and he broke our glove at this, adventure course. His hands were so fucking big. Slant out to the right for me, Jason. Fuck you. You've got you in my sights. I keep fucking up my nails because I rip off my toenail and then I fuck up my fingernail. It's a bad habit. It's something I've done for my entire life. Go, Matt. Thank you, Spriggs. I didn't know you recognized this off the rip. I think the 49ers window's closed. I wouldn't say it's closed, but I mean, they're definitely, I don't know. I think they'll win a championship anytime soon. See if we can get him up to 5 yards per carry. Must have been their team. Shut up. I hate Dallas, but you know damn well we're working here. My nose is itching like fucking crazy. I swear to God I'm not picking it. Nice old Deion Anderson. Nice old Deion Anderson. No one thought that is true. I definitely kind of counted Jalen Hurts out last year until he finally came through.
Number 28 with the carry. Gain of 2.
Can we get Phillips to do something? Phillips, how about you? I'm not saying the right. I should probably just send Jason Witten to do something. I don't know why I didn't shoot. No, never mind, that was the right idea.
Number 2 completes the pass. Gain of 18.
Oh, Spriggs, I don't know if you're still here, but congrats on the car, by the way. I gotta roll out. Austin's kind of open. Ooh, circle. Am I dead? Oh, okay, that could have been, honestly, that's, oh my God.
Number 89, the intended receiver on the play. Second down.
2 on my back, you would have thought I was Justin. Miles Austin, you go. You go, Miles Austin. 49ers, they don't have, I don't know where they're, dude, I don't know. I feel like they're a very middle of the pack team. They could make the playoffs. I'm not going to say they're not going to. I just don't, my God, they have no, what do they have? George Kittle, Ayuk, Purdy, and Bosa, Warner, and then what? McCaffrey, he's injured. Brian Robinson, he's there now. Forgot he got traded there. Tua hate? I don't really hate Tua, but at this point, it's like, dude, retire. Also, I don't really like his style of play. I don't really like the Dolphins' style of football in general. Very offensive heavy. Their defense is very strange. It's kind of hard to explain what their defense is. That was beautiful. That was as good as that pass could get, dude. Yeah, if CMC is healthy. You know, I could buy a lottery ticket and I'll be rich if I win. I've seen people draft him in fantasy in like the second round. It's like, dude, you might as well just play Russian roulette.
Beach balls and other inflatable items are prohibited here at the stadium.
The 49ers have an easy schedule this year. That's one of the reasons I'm not very big on the Packers. A lot of people are thinking the Packers are going to win a lot more this year, and I just don't get that. Like, last year they lost to, I feel like this is a stat that's probably picked a lot, but I don't think they beat like any top 10 team once, or maybe it's not true or something along those lines though. That sounds kind of crazy, but I'm pretty sure that's true. And now they have like a schedule with a lot of scary teams. And also you're in a division with like the Lions and the Vikings. So like, I don't know if they're making the playoffs. I think they might win like 10 games. Oh my God. Oh no. That's not good. Bosa went to the Bills. I thought that was the Chargers, Bosa. NFC going to be good this year. The NFC is the competitive division. AFC is one of 3 teams, and out of those 3 teams, there's like a 75% chance that the Chiefs are going to win. So that's what I'm saying. I'm playing a season mode. I'm in like my second year. of superstar. I'm a quarterback, as you can see by Hubert homeostasis. Let me. First off, I'm gonna motion. I'm not gonna motion. Let me just drag him out. Jones block. Actually, I am gonna motion. Let's motion Williams. I fucked up. Good enough, dude. Good enough. You know what? Oh, it's second quarter. Sophomore slub from Hugh. No, we're actually doing pretty good. My first game of the season was 1 touchdown and 5 interceptions. So since then, we're actually doing pretty good. NFC North is disgustingly difficult. Yeah, I think that's the hardest division in football. I think I'd take that division over the AFC North or the AFC West. I wouldn't take that division. Well, you know what I mean. It's the harder division. Hey, I don't know why the Steelers refuse to keep Brian Flores. They oh my God, he caught that. Oh my God. You're an animal. Steelers had him as like a linebackers coach or something, though. It's like, why would you have him as a linebacker? Just, like, I know you love Terrell Austin or whatever. It's Brian Flores. He like transformed the Vikings defense. Gotta have that. Dude, come on. Depends on the come up. Slowly but surely. I don't know anything about any of the Maddens, to be honest with you. I like all the older versions. Everyone always says like different things about them are good at different things. I don't know which one. I don't really care about the rosters this time, though. I find it it's hard for me to get into the dynasty mode because, like, it always comes down to me sorting by like age and potential and a lot of stuff like that. I feel like it'd be very boring to watch me play a dynasty mode with my play style at least.
Number 19, the intended receiver on the play. Second down.
Also, I feel like the best dynasty modes, like if I wanted to do dynasty mode, I'd probably do like NCAA 06 or something. Or like Madden 05, where you could, I think you can create a team and stuff like that. I guess I could also simulate. I could only simulate on this one. You couldn't simulate on those older ones. Train just run. I'm not going to do it. I'm just running the clock out a little bit. Or will I? Dun, dun, dun. I shouldn't have done it. I shouldn't have done it. I don't know what Dez was doing. Madden 06 is my favorite Madden of all time. I hear a lot of people say that. I played it, and the only thing I had a problem with was like the team. Like you have to control the whole team pretty much in Superstar mode. So it's like I need to play Dynasty mode in that and give it a chance. And I don't think I've gotten a hold of that one. Well, I haven't gotten the Dynasty though. Go ISO. I don't play newer 2Ks. The last 2K I played was 24. I really want to download that again and do Dynasty. I've been playing 14 a lot lately. Jesus Christ. I need to start shifting my offensive line. I don't do that enough. I'm not going to lose to the Giants. No, they are a good team. That's no disrespect to the Giants. I hold X down, dude. I'm sorry.
Number 2.
She loves the GOAT. I don't mind 2K11, but I feel like you can't go to the GM and do stuff in the background like you can in 2013 and like in the off season for like the other games. Please. Please, Miles, please. Oh, that's 50-50 ball. Says Bryant. We got to see that replay. No. We'll see at the end of the game. He doinked it into a catch. All right, let's try and run the clock out. We can win. We can tie with field goal. Let's really milk this clock, though. Or don't. Or just go for a fucking run all the way to the house. What was that? You know, I'm not going to complain. That's also fine with me. Oh, my God. They just scored another touchdown. Where did that come from? Scoring summary. Fourth quarter. Miles returned a punt for 79 yards. Of course he did. Thank you, Mr. Guy. I try to make my shit varied. It's rare someone hits all the target inches of someone, but I'm glad every once in a while I get someone that it hits all the bases. I want to rock and roll all night. Why are we still running it? Why shouldn't we just be kneeling it? I guess they have 2 timeouts. Fair. What good? Okay, we got some blocking. Do a quick pass. I gotta get some motion. Jaron's also blocked to the left. I'm going to run it if I have to. Yeah, that's my boy. Who's the head coach for the Cowboys at this time? I should know it, honestly. I'm a casual, but I feel like I could recollect this. I think he still works in the NFL, doesn't he? No, I think one of them got permanent. They're done. Not dead. That made me sound like they're not alive. Let's wrap the game up. Come on now. There we go. Go Cowboys. Jason Garrett. Was it? That dude's way too fat to be Jason Garrett. There's no way that's Jason Garrett. Wasn't he like a skinnier dude? 125 yards, 27 yards. Somehow he had 8.5 yards of carry. I need to see that Dez replay. Oh, no, show the Dez replay. I gotta go find that. Hopefully it shows it.
This has been a presentation
Was
of
it Stottenheimer?
EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
Stottenheimer in real life, I know. Oh, I can't look at the highlights. Game recap. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. That Dez catch was crazy. Doinked into his hands, dude. I wish I got that on replay. How many games deep? We're only in like a couple weeks in. Sorry, let's go see standings and like some of the early stats. Might as well save the game. First off, let's go see the standings. Oh, we're on top of the NFL. 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1, 4-1. Well, it's safe to say a lot of even breaks here. Dolphins 3-1. Well, we're 2 wins ahead of the Washington, you-know-whats. Giants and the Eagles. Both not looking very good for them right now. They can make a comeback. They weren't bad teams. I feel like it kept it close. Why is the text always do? That's the only thing I hate about PS3 emulator. Tom Brady, man. Me. I'm top 6 again. And at least I'm not like, dude, this guy's 12, 10, 8, 7. At least I don't have that many receptions, bro. I have 6, but still. Hall of Fame. Anyone make the Hall of Fame? I never understood this. Surely someone of importance has retired by this point. We'll play another game. Fuck it. I'm not really too tired yet. This one might be the last one. We'll see. Horrid years for the Eagles? Was that the Nick Foles years? Was it that bad?
Madden NFL 11.
I thought that was more like, I don't know. I guess I always thought the Eagles were kind of competent. I guess Sean Jackson left at this point, right? And he's on like the, he's on Washington. I thought like LaShawn was here and Mike was here. Or was that later? Was that like 2013? No, Mike was Mike gone? Have we played the Eagles yet? I don't know that we have. Denver. Thank you. I don't think we've played them. I think Mike's still on the Eagles, ain't he? No, he's not. I don't know what his years were. I know around 14 is when he goes to the Steelers and like kind of that's his like last real time in the NFL. And what he played for I think he had another stint with like the Jets or something in between that. Jets were like 2013. Someone said no and someone said yeah. I don't know what the hell that means. Let me make a weed sandwich. Me and my weed sandwiches. Me and my weed sandwiches. L1. Come on, bro. They're still in St. Louis. I guess it's 2011, so duh. Oh, I didn't play him yet? Yeah, well, not this session, but even like yesterday, when I first, like, I felt like we definitely still haven't played them either. I think you probably know that. I didn't know if y'all were here. I don't know. Some of y'all were here the whole session, I'm sure, for both of them. What the fuck was that? I went to triangle. I made the right choice there because triangle was wide open, but my character's like, I don't know if it was his awareness or if it's thrown under pressure, but he threw right to triangle. Or sorry, to the guy not even covering triangle. I believe you. I believe you. Yeah. Honestly, also, I don't really remember the Jets season at all. I feel like y'all probably remember better than I do, for those of y'all that were here for any of it. Oh my God.
Can't complete the pass. Third down.
Can't throw in the rain? Is it because the spiral gets terrible? Like it's just slippery? I was hesitant to throw that. I always just thought it was more harder to catch it. I never really considered throwing it. That was a stupid question for me to be asking you. Is it harder to throw because of the rain? Hello, JC. JC, did I give you, yeah, I gave you mod. There you go, look at that. You're corrupt now. Oh, God, could have been some Pat Mahomes bullshit. Night, Mr. Guy. Oh, you gotta have that. Oh, my God. No blocking there either, by the way. 3 blockers, 1 guy on defense. Not one of them stopped him. Let's, I don't like him. I don't know, actually. That's Roy Williams. Fade. How about that? He fell. Bitch ass keeps falling. I understand it's a rain. My God. Good rush, honestly. I don't know how I feel about this cover. I could go for it, but I might as well smoke the clock out. I'm kind of neutral on this defensive front right now. Try to draw him off sides. Did not work. I gotta fix my damn posture. I'm leaning in too much. Come back round. Start comeback quarter. Alright, this. Ooh. Oh, that's perfect. Not only perfect, but good enough. Comeback route. Oh my God. Beautiful, Dez. Oh my God, finally. He's finally coming together. He went like 2 straight weeks with no interception, no reception, no yards at all. Finally got 2 straight weeks with touchdowns from big plays. I thought, yes. I was just trying to confuse him. Do it again. I'm trying. Oh, do a PA? Is that a PA play? Oh, no. I have to get the right form. I haven't actually checked any of my other audibles for... Oh, there we go. Yeah, bring out the stick. How about just get a robot? This shit's annoying. You know, during this whole interaction of playing a Burger King commercial. Whopper, Whopper, Whopper. $100 grand. Yes. Oh, no. Who just got injured? Dez, Austin, Witten. Okay, everyone important's out here. Hopefully Felix is okay. Yes. Dez probably got this. I'm going to send Anderson on a block. Oh, if I get that, I'm a 41 overall. Ah, that's fair. You gotta tap that in, though. Can I get a replay? What was his toes looking like? I mean, he tried. He tried. Can I get this off my screen? Oh, R3. I mean, yeah, he tried. I can't be mad at him, but come on, dude. What was his toes looking like? Flip it? Ah, shit. It's too, like, late after it's already happened. It's like, I don't even have my thing to, like, set to delay, but it's like, that was just stupid on my end because I'm trying to explain delay as if you don't know what I mean. You totally get me. Oh, that was my second for the day? I didn't know I threw one earlier. I've been rambling too much. I'm gooning. Fair. Justified. I don't like this play. Run it.
On the carry. Gain of 2.
Ooh, that scared me. I was sorry. I was trying to make like a little. I was trying to build something in there. I'm 3 for 12 with 100 yards and a touchdown. That's a confusing stat line. That's an all or nothing stat line. Ohio, Ohio. Creighton, can you go on a block to the left, please?
Number 2 throws incomplete. Third down.
Darius, I was on the Jets. We went to the playoffs. We lost in the first round after I got a comeback late in the fourth quarter, and then the team choked with less than a minute left. Who were we even playing? It was like a random team. Went to demand a trade, and after that happened, and I went to the Texans, and I threw 5 interceptions and 1 touchdown. And what the hell? Did they just bench me? And then I demanded a trade after week 1 of being with the Texans. And now I'm at the Cowboys. So they sent me down the street. Oh, that's a... Look at that. Dot triangle. What CFP games you watch this weekend on? I don't even like... I should probably actually pay attention and watch like a WVU game or something. But I literally just never really watched college. I didn't even know it was on this weekend already. I didn't know we were already into college. Now you said that, I need to watch it because I'm craving some football that actually means something. Gotta have that, please. Yo, come on. Ohio State, Texas, best. Oh, yeah, someone was telling me that earlier. I think it was BMJ because it's Ohio State. He likes Ohio State. I should watch that because whoever loses that is like a big game. That has implications. Ugh! LSU Clemson. Is Arch finally playing? Did he play last year? I thought he was like second string. So like what, Ewers? Was that 2 years ago? See, that's how little I know about college. Dude, that was in his hands. Notre Dame, Miami. See, Notre Dame I'm more interested in because they like live fairly close to me, relatively. Not really, though. I need to just keep running the ball. The rain is making this impossible. Alabama and Florida. I hate Alabama. I hate Florida. Not that you knew that. Honestly, I kind of hate all the powerhouse schools. So I kind of like Notre Dame, even though they've had success. Dude.
Number 2 can't complete the pass. Second down.
feel like Notre Dame's probably like within 3 to 5 hours from me. I don't really know though. Dude!
Number 11, the intended receiver. Third down.
Oregon fan. Oregon's a powerhouse, but at least they haven't they don't win the national championship every year. They never won one at all. Thank you, Dallas Cowboys, Rob. Jags fan, yeah. Go Florida. Dude.
Incomplete pass. Number 88, the intended target on the play. Second down.
Oh, fair, especially if you're out. Dude, most people just like them because they're a big school.
Number 28, the ball carrier. No gain.
I can't run the ball because we don't go anywhere. It was also 3rd and 10. Thank you, Tanner. Fuck, I actually don't know how long I've been going. Probably about 3 hours total. We'll say like a little over 3. With Metal Gear included. I'm actually really, I love Metal Gear. I'm not gonna lie. I'm kind of excited to play that again.
Number 24 gets the call on the run. Gain of 3.
Yeah!
Fastball incomplete.
Yeah, you might as well just wrap the season up. I saw Jeff Pearlman say that he thinks Daniel Jones might make a Pro Bowl.
Number 2 can't complete.
Maybe not. Maybe you know something. Maybe you're building something in there. $150? God damn. Honestly, the Colts have Josh Downs and then what? Like, genuinely, what is that team comprised of? In the real season, eventually Joe Flacco's going to get injured. Joe Flacco's not playing 17 games. And I doubt Tyler Huntley's QB too. John Taylor, I forgot about him. He kind of pisses me off after the 2,000-yard season because everyone's like, he's Saquon Barkley, he's Derrick Henry. He's good. He's not them. That was a good season. I don't like that he's like put on that pedestal as them now.
Number 19, the intended receiver on the play.
No, I'm talking about Cleveland. Because Jap B 2005 asked me about the Browns. I know he's been gone from the Colts for a while now. Not really a while. Never anyone call him John. I always do that with certain names like that, though. I don't know why. I've always no one calls him John Taylor. I've always called him that, though. None of my friends do either. I never really noticed until he pointed it out, though. Coach disagrees with you, Dallas Cowboys. I live in Indy. AR has to be the most anxious QB I've ever seen. I want to root for him, but at the same time, like, dude, what is he doing? You know? I'm building something in there. I went to triangle, and that went to square. Dude, that's on offense? AR is still so young. How old is he? Is he 22? It's the place I live for. I hated Miles Austin because his head looks stupid in the picture. I'm sorry, Miles Austin, for making fun of the way you look, because damn it, you're good on the field. Even if you weren't, shouldn't have been doing that. That was mean. Even if you were bad at football, that's still mean. 23, he's as old as me. Yeah, AR could still have to, I just don't know. He's got to develop a little bit. Again, I guess he actually still has a cannon. Seems like it's regressed a little bit, though. I guess he just I don't know. AR always has a chance to develop. Maybe he just needs to leave the Colts. I feel like the Colts definitely aren't the place to do it. We won the game. We guys make like 2 more decent runs. I hated these Rams jerseys. I think back in this day I hated them. Nowadays I kind of, honestly I don't like these. I don't miss them. I don't. They had good colors. They didn't use them properly at all. Better kick a field goal. Can we not watch the next play? Missed a 42-yarder, you asshole. Okay, well, we won, so it's okay. Is there too much has worst accuracy? No. He's literally just Vince Young, is he not? I don't really understand why people like Vince Young. When you go back and look at his stats, it's like, I don't really get it. He seems like he's Aaron Rodgers. Anthony Richardson. I like the Rams going back to their old color scheme is probably like the best thing they could have probably done. Oh, Vince had a coach hate him. Oh, he just didn't. I'm unaware of the lore. When he was like trying to force him to be something he wasn't, and like throw it downfield. The men should be getting to him.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
Did they? Yeah, I didn't read the comment about Jerry forgetting to shut the roof. Dude, that actually pisses me off. Yellow on yellow. I wish we had more alternate jerseys where like the Rams had yellow with blue numbers. Should we play another one? That's crazy. That's crazy. I did not know that lore, JC. That was damn near a soft drink TV title. Except he said Madden 12 was the last great Madden. Best unis. I like the Dolphins, but also hate the Dolphins.
Today's game is brought to you in HD by EA Sports and Madden NFL 11.
I like the Eagles a lot. I like the green and the black. I can't choose to go the Angles, though. I just have to get randomly traded. I like the, it's just one specific jersey. I like the Kelly Green. Honestly, I only like the Kelly Green Eagles jerseys the most. Beyond that, let me think of a good one. The Bears orange jerseys are really good too. I like them embracing that color more than the dark blue. I've thought the same thing, double dot. That's how I'm going to call you, your double dot. I really wish they'd do something with the flaps. More bird-related things. They only do stuff with the face of the eagle. They don't really do stuff with the wings. Fly, Eagles, fly. You never have wings anywhere, though. The Bengals all-whites are good. They're like the only good all-white jerseys, in my opinion. I hate most all-white jerseys. All right, simple yards. That's fair, though. Retro Seahawks is a great pool. I like that Dallas Mavericks type color scheme. They could put wings on the back, like, well, I don't know. That might maybe on like the arms. Ah, that was beautiful. My player's like 41 overall. Bucks retros, the creamsicle ones. I'll probably put those over the Bears orange ones. I like that bright orange and red. And that's a tough color scheme to pull off, too. Something about it being in, like, a sunny Florida makes me think of, like, a Nintendo Wii commercial. Like I'm about to go play Mario Kart or something. I love those jerseys. Dallas needs to. Oh, I like the Lions ones a lot. They're, like, my favorite, like, blue jerseys in the league. If I have to pick one blue jersey, I'm picking the Lions. Or the Retro Seahawks, but I like the Lions a lot, too. I'm glad they turned themselves to gray, because we have the Cowboys white and blue. We have Colts with that color scheme. That's embarrassing. We had the Lions with that color scheme. Giants have that, but with red. I like the Steelers Bumblebee. They're bringing back the ugly-ass yellow uniform. I like the yellow jerseys they're bringing. The pants are kind of ugly. But I like the new yellow jersey they're coming out with. I'm going to buy a DK or a Jalen Warren one. Maybe even a Beanie Bishop. Everyone else hates those unis. I like those unis. Well, Steelers fans tend to like those unis a lot. Some of them. Oilers ones, I only know the basic Oilers ones. I don't know their alternate ones. Basically a halfback screen right there. Slip screen, not a halfback screen. Oh no. Is that Roy Williams? That was Dez, wasn't it? That was 88. That was Dez. Oh, no. Did he get in? Oh. As it Panthers as a team or a jersey underrated? As a team, I feel like they could get like 8 wins at best. That's in like a great reality. R.I.P. Des Bryant in this game. That triangle. Oh my God. Did he drop it? Their jersey, I like their jersey. It feels like the 70s to me though. Like, I don't know. I think it's just the color scheme I don't really care for, but their style is good. I like their light blue jerseys. Those light blue jerseys are good. The black ones I don't care for. Dude, why is it raining everywhere I go? Witten, come on now. Please, God, help us all. Fourth and 20. Ha ha ha. It's good. They could do a lot more with their color scheme. They just don't really try. I feel like they just kind of stick with their roots, and it irritates me. I like the blue. I just think too many NFL teams have that as a prime. Yeah, that's true. The thing the Panthers stand out with, though, is that light blue mixed with that black. I love that. Dude, the Colts should just straight up change their colors. Cowboys have had it the longest. They've also won the most. They're like recognized for it. The Lions are kind of gray and blue. Panthers are black and blue. The Colts need to just be something else. That was a terrible idea on my end. I need to run the ball. I don't know why they want us to pass it so bad. We have two great running backs and they never want us to run it. ISO it. Give me some blocking. Alright, Barber, come on, brother. Okay, I didn't realize we were on third down. I should have. That's unawareness on my part. Teal? That's true. Well, that's more Dolphins. Dolphins are like teal. I think the Panthers are a good bit up from that. Mocky? Who are you? Isn't it running back? What the fuck? Circle. Oh my god, the pressure. The pressure got to me. Let's PA pass it. Good run. 4 for 14. Not liking those stats. Did he intercept that? Oh my god, he intercepted it into a fumble. Is bullshit, and I hate this team. I'm sorry, that's just straight up nonsensical. No, this is a good run. We need to do this. Maybe send my line to the left. I should flip the run. Oh, he's breaking. He's breaking through. Look at him. Beautiful. Did Felix Jones get injured? We have Mocky out here every single play now, and Des Bryant's also injured. This is a terrible game for us. No huddle. No huddle. We have to. We're down 10. I did too, honestly. I slept until like 8 p.m. today. I don't know why. Well, from like 2 p.m. Dude. Well, we gotta run it. It's like an obligation. Oh, that's good. Look at him. We're revitalizing his career. It's a wild play, but I'm down. I pushed my luck on that one, let's be real. Austin, we're going deep. Fuck me, dude. We're losing to the Giants. We're losing to the Giants.
Records the sack on the play. Loss of 9.
You can whoop out the Giants. Dude. We've had the ball for 5 more minutes of possession than them. We have 0 points. Dez is injured. Felix is injured. What do we have to be happy about? Nick Mullins. The injuries this team has suffered today is insane, dude. I should have quit while I was ahead. Well, at this point, we have to pass it. Why won't they shift? Jiminy Crickets. Sintim? That's a name? Madden 11. Fractured knee for JJ. Tore his ACL. Too many crickets. Send him on a slant route to the outside. Please. Oh my God, everyone on his team is ass. Just get us out of this game. I hope Dez is not injured for long. Felix Jones we can do without, but Dez, oh, it's hopeless without him. Three sacks today. Coach, give it up, dude. Oh my God. Don't know how he pulled it off. Sometimes he does it. Sometimes he does it. I try a triangle.
Congratulations to the person sitting in Section 3, row 37, seat 10. You are the winner of an all-day grocery shopping spree.
Beautiful. Oh my God.
Number 23 breaks up the play.
Well, I don't really have much of a line. I'll keep my ass in the pocket. I'm a 37 overall. We're down 17. It's the fourth. Let's see what the stats were, because that was just a terrible game. Dez is out. Felix Jones out. Carded out nonetheless. That's not a good sign. $11 for 20. Me and Eli both had... Oh, he went 11 for 18. He had a bit better of a game. No I have one interception. One touchdown for him. 2 interceptions. So, you know what? You suck, Eli. Brandon Jacobs. He was at my adventure course. 61 yards. No touchdowns. Ahmed Bradshaw stole that from him. That's dirty. 7 for 32. Not bad. 3 for 7. Does this tell me how long he's going to be out for? We have to figure that out after this game. Steve Smith. Jason Witten. 60 yards. That's the highest anyone had in this game. Well, other than Steve Smith here. That's a depressing game, man. Let's go see how long the injuries are, and then we'll wrap things up. Going against the Eagles, finally. I could use an easy game. One more week. One more week. One more week. 7 weeks? I know we lost Cliff Averill. Yeah, this is awesome. Awesome stats from the game here. I'm glad. Okay, honestly, I'm just really happy we didn't lose him for that long. Also, I get what happened with Felix Jones. That's kind of weird. But okay. All right, y'all. We'll be on tomorrow.